President-elect Joe Biden is expected to pick Miguel Cardona, Connecticut's Commissioner of Public Education, to be his Department of Education secretary, according to multiple sources. With his nomination, Biden will fulfill his promise to select a public school educator to head the department and further his goal of creating the most diverse cabinet in American history. Cardona began his career in Meriden, Connecticut, as an elementary school teacher who rose quickly to become a school principal and eventually the state's first Latino Commissioner of Education. The Congressional Hispanic Caucus has urged Biden to nominate Cardona, writing that his record of accomplishments demonstrates that he is capable and qualified to lead, as well as noting that as a Puerto Rican leader, he will bring a valued and diverse voice to the cabinet. If confirmed by the Senate, Cardona won't be the first Latino Secretary of Education. That distinction belongs to Lauro Cavasos, who served under Presidents Ronald Reagan and George H.W. Bush and was the only Secretary of Education to serve under two presidents. But Cardona's background makes him a departure from recent education department heads. According to an interview with the Connecticut Mirror, Cardona was born in a Connecticut housing project, speaking only Spanish when he first attended school, giving him the perspective of the 5 million students across the U.S. who are identified as English language learners. Cardona also attended two public universities, Central Connecticut State University for his bachelor's degree in education and the University of Connecticut for his master's in bilingual bicultural education and a doctorate in education. By contrast, current Education Secretary Betsy DeVos was born into a family of billionaires and attended multiple private schools. Arne, Duncan and John King Jr., who served under President Barack Obama, both attended Ivy League universities. The passion I have for public education stems from my belief that it is the best lever for economic success and prosperity in Connecticut, Cardona said in February at his state nomination hearing. And the belief that public education is still the great equalizer. It was for me. Biden's plan for education, briefly explained the federal government's purview over K-12 education is limited. But as Libby Nelson reported for Vox last year, a central component of Biden's plan, alongside raising teacher pay, is a pledge to triple the funding sent to low-income schools and districts to nearly $50 billion. Research has found that more spending